Welcome back, everybody, to The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD.
Look out, he's got a bomb!
What?
Exciting video game commentary? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, you sure don't.
I'm almost 22 years old. I'm talking over a video game.
And you don't know what you're doing.
For the internet. Could be going to school or something productive, but nope. To be fair, even if I weren't doing this, I'd just be playing Dark Souls 2.
It's a key.
The worst key ever.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad fucking key.
You know, we live in a world where keys just evaporate once they're used. It's not a very
good key at all.
That
did absolutely nothing.
I like how Ganondorf's just standing there like, nope. Fuck you.
Get the fuck out of here.
His sword is really
So this
cool.
is the part where Ganondorf's all like, listen, I'm gonna level with you. Your master sword that you got there is kind of a piece of shit.
Great, you killed my bird, now I can't have it throw you into the water.
Some ninja shit.
Tetra's got some sick moves.
Well, not enough to avoid this.
So, this is the game where Ganondorf just flat out tries to strangle a small child.
And then, well, what is going on here?
This is not the darkest element of this game either. Like, oh, that laugh is good. Because didn't Skyward Sword canonize that Ganondorf is the same dude in every game?
I don't fucking know. I try to put Skyward Sword out of my fucking mind.
Because even when
whoa,
this
what
game
the fuck?
Came...
Too fast!
Yeah, bird people. Now, why couldn't they have done this when we had to climb the fucking volcano?
Because?
That's like complaining that the Frodo and Sam and Gandalf riding home on the eagles.
Get wrecked, Ganondorf.
Oh my god, I love it. Baloo just pours it on too. It's awesome.
Get the fuck out of here.
So,
man, to be the guy that would have to fucking look for Ganondorf's charred corpse.
Jeez.
Fucking brutal, man.
He didn't do a very good job, I'll tell you that.
It was just an alcohol fire. Really not much power to it at all. The fuck, Baloo?
So, I think we've definitely mentioned it before. When you play through the New Game Plus, Baloo and Jaboon and part of the Great Dooku Tree's dialogue is translated.
God damn it, Adam Slapdog. You keep saying Dooku Tree.
Did I say Dooku
yes.
Tree?
Or maybe you're just referring to Count Dooku.
I misspoke. I don't even know if he's still making videos. I don't want to look it up, because that would imply effort.
And fuck that, right?
Yeah, fuck that.
Also, we're back here.
So, as I was saying, when this game first came out, it was definitely obvious that this Ganondorf was a bit unhinged.
It's way off the deep end, this guy.
Huh.
Well...
That's odd. But why would he need to use the stone? He's right... We're sitting on it.
It's a magic trick. I just wanted to show it to you sometime. Like, what the fuck?
I'm a ventriloquist. I've been hiding below deck the entire time.
Well, not quite. Close, but not quite.
How'd you make the face move? And I'm a very good ventriloquist.
Man, Tetra, you should have seen this place a couple of parts ago. It was filled with like 300 enemies. It was just like, fuck.
I had to solve a block puzzle.
It was really bullshit.
Yeah, you did have a bit of trouble with that.
Fuck that puzzle, man.
And Ganondorf's like, what? He solved it! You know how long it took me and I still didn't solve it? Man, we're just ruining the weight of this scene.
We're just shitting all over this really important scene.
So that sting, of course, was the opening to the Hyrule Castle theme from A Link to the Past. And like he definitely looks like the king in that game. This game does a lot of A Link to the Past callbacks.
There's going to be a huge one in a minute.
Oh yeah. Oh, that music's so... Like, Nintendo, especially as time goes on, has gotten very good at making games, like, with the music and the character designs just very well.
There was a lot of bullshit that happened.
Yeah, there was, there was a war, time travel was involved, Hero didn't show up, and now we're underwater.
What the fuck? How did you do that, Magic?
I'm a really good ventriloquist. That's not ventriloquism. Just Link's just standing there like, let's...
K Red Light's like, dude, seriously, you gotta ruin my moment.
I'm trying to be a cool guy here. Man, just the funny voices all the time. The funny voice.
One.
Let me not delude myself. I can only do one other voice. I've been trying to... I saw Kung Pao enter the fist recently. I've been trying to shoehorn references to it.
Thank you for referencing Kung Pao in the fucking Link to the Past opening screen music.
Oh my god, I never caught that!
It's like are you fucking kidding me? The first time I got this far, I flipped my shit!
To be fair, I did not play A Link to the Past until about 3 years after
what
this
the fuck?
came out. And that was on the Game Boy, so naturally I had to either have the sound off or the system off when I was home.
That's really strange. The fucking triangle thing is now on my hand. How did that happen? I'm a magician.
I'm a very good ventriloquist.
God fucking damn it.
I'm just gonna shoehorn this joke into like the worst places now. Like, oh man, I hope I remember this joke at the end.
You won't though.
I won't.
Because first of all, it'll be 2031 before this fucking playthrough is finished.
Hey, we only took a year break for Ocarina of Time.
You're going to stay here, and this is totally not going to become a trap. You can trust me on this, because I'm Mr. Plot Guy that disappears!
Yeah, seriously. This should probably work out, I mean...
The fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, teleportation's a part of ventriloquism, right? I don't know how to say this, but This whole ventriloquism thing, it's my fault. Link's like, don't worry about it, and then just like walks off.
Later, bitch. Have fun in your underground underwater castle.
That you will stay in for a good... I'm trying to do math. There's a lot of videos to fucking go.
It's a while. I like how Link just seals her up with a statue. Like,
Alright,
an entire statue on the stage?
by my math and calculations, she'll be dead in about 3 days.
Oh. What was the diagnosis? Asphyxiation. Well, I guess she ran out of time. Insert yeah here in post.
She just couldn't get into ventriloquism.
That's how Link was breathing underwater! It all makes sense now!
Because the King of Red Lions granted him the power of ventriloquism.
Oh my god, this is the worst running gag I've ever come up with.
And you've come up with some pretty fucking bad ones.
Okay, so there's a running gag at work where when we sell a lot of hot dogs, one of us says, "Man, we're selling dogs by the pound today."
Thank you for telling that really lame joke from work when the King of Red Lions is telling us, yo, the Triforce of Courage, that's a thing, go get it.
Yeah. You can't be a hero without the magic bullshit. You can't.
You really can't.
It's part of the concept of
it's in the contract.
What's it called? There's like the monoplot. That's it. It's the it's an aspect of the monoplot that the main hero has magical bullshit. Oh yeah! Adventure!
Exciting sailing commentary.
Man, just all the jokes. Oh hey, it's a tornado.
I pointed this out a few
we?
parts ago, but we didn't really have much we could do about this particular asshole.
No. I mean, where are we? The American Midwest? I like how your arrows are almost completely unaffected by the wind.
It's like, yeah, fuck it.
Because, you know, projectiles are just completely immune to wind.
Yes. So you just hit him 3 times and he's like, well, fuck.
3 arrows? I can't handle a guy who's got 3 arrows.
Like, how the hell did you even find me up there? Jesus. And now we're gonna learn a new Wind Waker song.
Oh, this is a good one. This is one you're gonna use a lot.
Yes. I will be using this a shit ton.
You will carve this into your arms if you have to remember it, because this is the single most useful Waker.
The Wind Waker song.
Yeah, like even I consider it more useful than the wind control song.
And the Wind's Requiem, or whatever the fuck it's called, gets less use in this version of the game. I'll explain why later. But the Ballad of Gales allows you to warp between various locations.
Everyone loves fast travel.
And one of the locations is the Mother and Child Isles, which you can only get inside of via the Ballad of Gales. This actually tripped me up when I was first playing.
Yeah, it tripped me up too. I'm like, where do I go? What do I do? You know, this is before we had internet, so I couldn't just look it up.
fuck? Okay, this isn't creepy at all.
So if you listen carefully, the part of the music, the right channel is the accordion thing that does for the one guy plays for like the Song of Storms and the Song of Marching in the N64 titles.
And I'm recording all this in mono, so who fucking cares?
Yeah. So this is another one of the things that had to be trimmed down to make it for the release, the planned release date. The Fire and Ice Arrows were originally going to have their own dungeon, but as you can see, that didn't happen. And the fact that they kind of had to that they chose to stick with the development time makes for more items received per dungeon.
There's a per number of dungeons. Over number.
Yeah.
Blah. How do words?
Whatever. Math. Like.
So with the Fire and Ice Arrows obtained, join us next time where we do some things with them.
Yay.